Joking, it's really not that heavy, but welcome to another video, everybody. So today we actually got in the mail our Husky liners, and as you can't really tell, they are our floor mats, upgraded floor mats for our 2020 Blazer. So we're gonna go ahead and open this thing, get it cracked open, and we'll go ahead and review it with you. So here is a quick look of the box. So nothing looks damaged, so shipping was okay with this thing. So if you guys can see, they're Husky liners. They are the Weatherbeater, and there's actually a reason we decided to go with this brand other than WeatherTech. So she's the brains behind this thing. So what do you think?
Well, first of all, the price difference was almost $200. These were on like super sale. And second of all, this is more of a rubber, and it's a heavier material, where the WeatherTechs are a lighter material. The WeatherTechs go up on the sides more, so it does help drag less mud in. However, this apparently fits in our vehicle better than the WeatherTechs do.
So yeah, enough talking. We're gonna go ahead and bust this box open, and we'll show you guys what we're actually talking about with the lips on the side and everything like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this video started. Look at that cute little Husky up here with that little floor mat in his mouth. So back here actually talks about everything that my wife pretty much just covered. So form over function, it talks about the liner, it talks about having the edge so it keeps debris from hiding underneath to the side of it. Born, made in the USA, so if you want to support an American company with an American car, here's a good way to do that. Put your liner on lockdown. They have these little locking tabs along the side so it stays in place. And they're easy to go ahead and clean out. You can dump them out pretty much, remove and clean. Yeah, so they're a lot better and more sturdier than having your standard cloth ones. And they are tough to beat, so they're pretty much rugged and have a sporty look to them. But yeah, we'll go ahead and bang that open and see what's inside. All right, moment of truth. So this is everything in the box. So this is everything that slid right out of the box. This right here, and it's folded. This pretty much looks like it's gonna be for the back row of the car. Sit right there. Looks like the front passenger side. And last but not least, underneath that protection layer, we have the driver's side. Yeah, so they look pretty durable. We'll have to show you guys more in the sunlight. You can get more detail on what there is. But yeah, so these have these big edges on the side, which will stop stuff from getting trapped underneath on the side of your mats. I will notice right off the bat after picking these up, these are pretty sharp spikes. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be holding well into your base of the floor of the car. Look at that, that's pretty sharp. And just practicing here on our carpet alone, pushing and tugging, yeah, that's staying in its spot. All right, so now that the unboxing's done, I'm gonna grab the back seat. My little helper is gonna grab that one. And yeah, we're gonna head out to the car and get these installed. Walk, walk, walk. You make it look like it's pretty heavy. Keep going. Following the leader. Alright, here is our old mat. Let's see. So on their directions it talks about bringing the chair all the way back just to make sure we have appropriate room. But here's our carpet. Keep in mind our car is still pretty much like 2 weeks old, so everything looks pretty nice in here. We took the car to the car wash prior, got out all the extra debris we had. So the old liner is now out, so the new one can go in.
Oh yeah, this fits really good.
So keep in mind on the passenger side or the front passenger side, it doesn't actually have the buttons to click them in place and hold them in place, but I already showed you the back end of these. They're pretty sharp and they're not going anywhere. But here are those ledges that I'm talking about. So these aren't flat floor mats, so nothing's gonna be getting in there behind this thing, and it'll keep a lot of the debris on here, vice being underneath. So yeah, there's your look on the passenger side at least. I will say, because I'll be honest with you guys, there is a little crease right here that pops open, but what are the odds that you're gonna put something in between there? Because the rest of it looks pretty sealed off. Now for the back. So here's what it looks like currently. So keep in mind we have the standard mats, this is what came with the car. So they just gave us 2 little placemats. There is no hump back here, or there's like a very small one. There you go, very small. So the back end actually does have a little bit of a hump on it. So we'll see how it fits. So we'll work as a team. I'll take this one out, and she's got that one.
Hang up, Bryson. I have to flip it.
There you go. Fold underneath here, underneath that little seat rail. So keep in mind when you're going to go ahead and install the back side, make sure you got that front side flipped down first. That way you can slide it in underneath. We did it the opposite way and couldn't fit it, so you don't scratch any of your guys' stuff due to those spikes on the other end of here. But here is the back end, or the back row I should say. Not as nice looking as the front, but they do their job. So everything sits nicely underneath the seat rails.
What I like is it goes underneath the seat too. So when your people or passengers are back underneath here, their feet don't get in this, whatever.
Yep, so like she's saying, there you go. As you can tell, it goes a little beyond the seat back there and comes up with a ramp, so nothing's gonna get caught under there as well. And again, here is your lip. Again, here's your lip. It goes up the side of your car, and which is great if you have kids like such. So yeah, here's a little look down. Here's a little overview of the back seat. Let's see about this little centerpiece.
It might flatten over time.
Yeah, so nothing's crazy back here, and that fits snug underneath this little latch and kind of holds that in place from there. But overall, I think we're pretty happy with this.
Ready, buddy?
And here is the center console pieces. Sits right against there, so good so far. Last but not least, here is the driver's side. As I said, here are the 2 placement holder buttons, and I'll keep it sitting snugly against your car. Alright, mat is now out. So keep in mind, I just told you guys we just vacuumed out the car, and with the old mat, you can see that there's still sand coming up underneath it. And that was just cleaned up earlier, so that's just about the amount of sand that got in the car from driving from the car wash to here. So hopefully the new ones will prevent that. And here comes the last one. Driver's side, you want the feet going towards the bottom first. And there you go, we have it in there. And here are your 2 alignment tabs. Let's do their test fit. Fits, and here's the second one right here. Line it up, and boom, bingo. So these both fit in place. Everything looks snug against the wall. And then this even covers up your foot resting area, so that's a good benefit. I know most will go around that, so it's nice that that sits there flush, and again, once again, flush against this wall. So everything should stay within this liner like it's supposed to. Alright, so here's a quick overview of just the 4 new mats that we have in the car. Once again, there is the driver's side. Here is your back row. And then one more. And again, here is the passenger side. So yeah, we're pretty happy with it.
So right now, if you buy a brand new Chevrolet and you download the Chevrolet app, you get 21,000 free points. And for every 20,000 points, you get $100 free. So we redeemed $85 worth and got this Chevrolet all-weather, what was it, this trunk mat, I guess you could call it?
I guess you would call it a trunk mat. So the reason we went with this one, vice other ones, is it enables you to keep use of this railing. So I know a lot of them online, they actually end up blocking it. They end up blocking these rails, so you can't be using your system over here. So we didn't really like that aspect. With this, you can still get to your spare tire and everything like that. So we're overall happy with this one. It's going to protect everything like we want it to, with keeping the function of these railings on the side. So we're pretty happy with that. And this is the Chevy brand, so you can find that on Chevy.com. But yeah, so that's what's rocking in the back of this car. Alright, so that's going to wrap up today's video of our installation of the new floor mats. I'm pretty happy with it. Thanks to my wife, she did the ultimate research on which ones she actually wanted, which ones were more beneficial for us. Yeah, so we like them. What do you think?
I think they're better, definitely better option.
And why is that?
Cheaper, and they fit good.
Alright, so they're cheaper than WeatherTech. As you guys saw, they fit pretty well, and they're durable. So if you guys want to look for something other than WeatherTech, definitely look for these mats. So what we'll go ahead and do is we'll lay down in the description below where you can go ahead and buy this. I think we bought this off of Amazon. If you guys like this video, consider subscribing. We have a lot more videos like this coming out. I want to say thanks for watching. Never live your life on idle, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.